Hey guys, today I'm at Horseshoe Beach to bring you a 20-minute full body yoga flow. It's been ages since I've done one of these videos and I'm so excited to share it with you. This is going to be great to bring some focus and flexibility into your busy life. If you're ready to get started, let's do this. Hey guys, so we're going to get this one started by finding an easy standing position on your mat. Beginning today with a few deep inhales through the nose and exhales through the mouth. Feel free to close your eyes and find some stillness here. Try to relax. On your next inhale, let's reach the fingertips up toward the sky and then come into a side bend over to the right, clasping your left wrist in your right hand, feeling the stretch all along the left side of your body. Gaze up toward the sky. Inhaling to center and exhaling to clasp right wrist and left hand as you bend to the left. And then inhaling to find center, clasping the hands, flipping the palms, reaching over to the right side again, and then bending the knees to come into a full body circle, palms skimming the ground, coming all the way up and around over to the left. Inhaling at the top, and then we're going to switch directions, full body circle to the left. If you've reached the top, go ahead and take one more in each direction. Meeting me back up at the top, one last full body stretch, and then releasing your hands, clasping them behind your back to come into a chest opener, so knuckles reaching down toward the ground as you gaze upwards, finding some openness and some space in the front of your body. Last breath, and exhale to roll down one vertebra at a time, finding a forward fold, knees slightly bent, allowing your hands to slide down your shins or keeping them clasped as you had before, depending on how much stretch you want into your shoulders. Breathing here, it is very intense, but a great stretch. And if you have your hands clasped, go ahead and unclasp them and find a gentle ragdoll, swaying from side to side to really deepen the stretch in the backs of your legs. Next, we're going to come into a twist. So go ahead and place your right hand on the ground, left hand reaches up toward the sky, slight bend in the right leg. Enjoying that very deep stretch all along the back of your left leg. Exhaling back to center. Inhaling to switch over to the other side, left hand plants, right fingertips reach up toward the sky, slight bend in the left leg. And exhaling, center, take a forward fold, and then plant your hands, inhaling for flat back. Exhaling, forward fold. We're going to take 3 more of those at your own pace. Go ahead and find your last flat back, fingertips to the mat, gaze slightly ahead, and exhale, forward fold. And this time when we inhale, we're going to walk our hands out and find a downward dog, pedaling the feet, finding some mobility in the calves and the arches of the feet, pressing through the palms to activate through the shoulders and make this an active pose. Finding some stillness now, let's roll forward into a high plank and then lower the knees to come into an all fours position. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. And we're going to find a twist by taking the left fingertips up toward the sky and then threading them through the hole, coming down onto the shoulder. Syncing this with the breath if you can, so inhaling to reach and exhaling to twist, coming onto the shoulder. 2 more like this. Inhaling, twist, and exhaling, thread it through. Last time, inhaling to reach, and this time we're going to exhale and stay down on the shoulder, really finding that deep shoulder stretch on the left side. If you'd like, you can reach your right fingertips up toward the sky and then bend the right arm to come into a bind. Couple of deep breaths here. Finding your way back into that twisted position, left fingertips up toward the sky, and then sitting back. As you reach back, brush the fingertips along the ground to make a big circle here, finding some mobility in the shoulder joint. Trying to follow the fingertips with your gaze. Inhaling, reaching up to the sky again, and we're going to switch sides. So finding your all fours position, reaching the right fingertips up toward the sky, and then exhaling to thread it through. Inhaling to reach, exhaling to thread it through. 2 more like this. And last one, so inhaling and exhaling, coming down onto the right shoulder, finding the position that works for you, whether you want to have your left fingertips reached up to the sky or come for a bind, or maybe just meet me back in all fours. Last breath. Finding your twist, right fingertips up to the sky, and then sitting back to find 3 big arm circles. Meet me in all fours position, and then tuck your toes to find a downward dog again, pedaling in place. Preparing to take a 3-legged down dog, so right leg up toward the sky. Bending the right leg to open up through the right front hip. Inhaling to 3-legged down dog, and then exhaling to step forward, coming into a crescent lunge, hands reaching up toward the sky. Chest open, shoulders away from the ears. Strong through the legs, rotate to find a warrior 2, gaze over the right fingertips, right knee tracking outwards. And then flipping the right top palm, coming back to find a reverse warrior, gaze up toward the sky, finding some length in the right side. Inhale to prepare, and exhale, finding a side angle, right fingertips to the floor or right forearm to the knee, left fingertips reaching up to the sky. We're going to repeat that series now, so inhaling to find a reverse warrior again, and exhaling, side angle. 2 more just like that. Take them at your own speed. One more reverse warrior. And then cartwheel your hands onto the mat, planting them on either side of the right foot, stepping back to a high plank, pressing forward, lowering down for chaturanga, upward dog, tucking the toes, downward facing dog. Awesome, so that's the sequence. We're now going to switch over and hit the other leg. So inhaling, exhaling here, pedaling the feet, and then inhaling to find a 3-legged down dog, left leg reaching up to the sky. Bending that left leg to find a bit of a hip opener stretch here. I love this one. Straightening the left leg, and then coming forward into your crescent lunge, fingertips reaching up toward the sky. trying to find length through your spine here, and then turning to find a warrior two. Quick breath, check in with yourself, and then flip your left palm, reverse warrior. Inhale to prepare, and exhale, side angle, right fingertips reaching up to the sky. Engage the core to come back to a reverse warrior, reaching up, lengthening through the left side body. And let's do that 2 more times each pose. Finding one last reverse warrior. Great job. Time to flow it out. So plant those hands on either side of the foot, coming back into a high plank, and then finding a chaturanga dandasana if that is in your practice. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Pedaling it out when you get here, enjoying a moment. And then when you are ready, inhaling right foot up to the sky again for three-legged dog. Exhaling to step it through, and this time we're going to lower the back left knee, coming into a nice hip opener stretch, fingertips reaching up to the sky for a low lunge. Inhale, exhale to plant the hands on opposite side of the foot, extend the right leg, right foot flexed, hamstring stretch. One more time in each of those poses, so pressing forward to come into a low lunge. Finding lots of space between your ears and your shoulders. One more time, pressing back into hamstring stretch, lengthening through the spine and the crown of the head. Breathing here. Awesome, that's that side done, so plant your hands. Step back. If you'd like to flow it out, feel free. Otherwise, let's meet in downward dog. From your downward dog, reaching the left foot up toward the sky for three-legged down dog. And then exhaling to step it through between your hands, lowering the back right knee down. Fingertips reaching up to the sky, making sure that left knee is not tracking too far forward. It should be right above the ankle. With every exhale, sinking a little deeper. And planting your hands, shifting your weight back to come into a hamstring stretch, left foot flexed. Gaze just slightly forward, try not to crank your neck. Deep inhale. And on your exhale, shifting forward, low lunge. On your next breath, transitioning, hamstring stretch. With every breath, inhaling, trying to lengthen through the torso, and every exhale, allowing your torso to fold gently towards your foot. Last breath, inhaling, planting the palms, stepping back, high plank, and again, if you'd like to flow it out, go for it. Otherwise, I will see you in down dog. Last few breaths in down dog here, pedaling through the feet, hopefully feeling a lot more stretched out and warm and loose and limber. And then let's come into a seated position. So either cross-legged if that's okay for your knees, or feel free to have your legs extended out in front of you, reaching your fingertips up toward the sky to find a side bend. So we're going to plant the left hand, reaching the right fingertips up and over, finding length and space in the right side of the body. Inhaling, center, and then exhale,
side bend over to the right. One more breath, coming back to center, and then we're going to clasp our hands behind our back, and once more come into a chest opener stretch, gaze up toward the sky, feeling an incredible stretch through your front of your body, your chest, your collarbones, your neck, really breathing it in. From here, a seated cat-cow sequence, so clasping the hands, pressing the palms away from you, arching through the back, gaze down. And then inhaling, fingertips find the floor behind you, opening through the chest, gaze up toward the sky. One last time, arms reaching out in front of you and hollowing through the back to gaze down toward the ground. Lovely. If your legs aren't already extended in front of you, please extend them. Feet flexed, fingertips reach up to the sky, finding some length in the spine, and then exhale, folding forward, succumbing to the power of gravity. Feel free to keep your legs bent here. So let's inhale again, sitting up tall, fingertips up to the sky, and exhale, forward fold. Two more just like this, or if you'd like, you can rest in the forward fold position and we will meet you there. And for your last forward fold, really give in to the stretch. 3 deep breaths here. If you stuck with me through that very intense stretch, then you have definitely earned yourself some relaxation. So go ahead and roll up to a seated position, nice and slow. Make sure you're not going to fall off your mat, and then continue to roll all the way back down onto your back to find a comfortable lying down position. Taking up as much space as possible. Let your feet flop out to the sides. Palms can be up, palms can be down, whatever is most comfortable for you. And enjoy 1 minute of pure relaxation. Start by finding some small movements with your fingers and your toes. Begin making those movements a bit bigger. Maybe you roll your ankles, roll your wrists, and then reach your fingertips and toes in opposite directions for a full body stretch, inhaling and exhaling to release. Slowly rolling onto whichever side feels good for you. And press up once more to find a seated position. Legs can be crossed or out in front of you. Go ahead and close your eyes. We're going to take one last breath together. So inhale, reaching the fingertips up toward the sky, slight back bend if you feel like it. And then exhale, shoulders drawing down and back, elbows come toward the ground, cactus arms. And we are done. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, it means the world for me, and especially that you watched this far through. I think it's amazing and I really appreciate it. I love hearing your comments too. So I'm gonna ask another question and please let me know what you think. So the question this week is, what is your favorite stretch? Leave me a comment and let me know. I'm really curious. Anyway, thanks again for watching and I will see you again soon. Bye!